Alright! First place!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into tonight's stream. Thank you so much for the follow, Buddha. I hope you're doing well. Oh, snap, it's a certified hood classic. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Getting out of the Miiverse with this one. And thank you, Stone. Hello, dear. Thank you so much for grabbing that first as well. I swear I was already following you, but Twitch said, no, it's okay. I won't think any less of you. But welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. We are here for our final stream of the week, going back into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, which is our other roguelike we've been playing. We only just started this a couple of weeks ago, so I'm excited to hop back into it. Fun little factoid. I just saw on Twitter that the devs posted up a little teaser image that apparently another character is coming to this game, which I thought they were done because they released it on consoles physically, along with adding in Metalhead, and apparently they ain't done yet. Casey's already in there, Buddha. They added in Casey, and then they added in Metalhead. So the only people I'm thinking of is that they could do April, which would be interesting. Or, hear me out, what if we pulled one of the female turtles?
Thirsty.
Xander!
This is an extreme.
How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the hydrate. But what if they pulled like Venus de Milo or Jenica or something like that? Or they could go the route of taking, like, they've got Karai in the game. They could put Karai in there. This is the first I've heard of the game, I think. Just gotta make sure my boy is in there. I know my fave is always in there, but sometimes Casey gets up. I love Casey Jones. I love Casey Jones so much. Is Ronan in it? Like from the last Ronan comic? Because isn't that just Mikey? Go ahead and get the game booted up here while we're chit-chatting. The TMNT second movie with the guy who plays the Green Arrow was awesome. Yeah, alternate universe. They don't have him in here, but that would be a cool. I could see that being a cool thing that they could do, especially considering the fact that the last Ronin movie got canceled, which is such a bummer. I was actually looking forward to that. The one where he stopped joking, right? Well, yeah, because all of his brothers died. All right. Resume run?
Gonna try something else.
The one where he's hot and brooding. KJ, oh my god, we just got started. Also, my noise cancellation wasn't on. Hopefully I sound better now. We just got started, KJ. It's only been out like 7 years. Actually, do not know the original. It's been out for a hot minute. I don't want to think of the time that has gone by. Halo was just last year. Oh no, don't do that to me, Xander. Don't. All right. But we've already made some decent headway here.
Yo,
yes.
Master Splinter. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I could use some of your time right now.
I hear you, Raphael, and my time is always yours.
Still kicking over
Yeah,
it.
I know. I just
Freaking
hope I ain't gonna
Hanzo.
end up wasting it.
How so, my son?
With all my whining, it's just... Look, I know I ain't the smartest guy going, but I at least thought I had enough brains in my thick skull to outsmart Bebop and Rocksteady. Instead, those dunces are laughing it up at how stupid they made me look.
Is that so? And would you say your brother Donatello is also ignorant?
Heck no! Donnie's like Alfred Einstein with a shell and a big stick.
And yet Bebop and Rocksteady were also able to get the better of him, as well as Leonardo and Michelangelo, were they not?
Yeah, I guess so. But if it ain't about not having enough brain power, maybe it's about not having enough muscle.
You are very strong, my son, both in your physical prowess and your fiery passions. You need only find the balance between the two, and you will be better able to help your brothers overcome your adversaries.
Thanks. You know, you're pretty darn smart yourself. I guess you gotta be to be a master, huh?
Just so, my son. And Raphael, it is Albert Einstein.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew that.
I love him. This the voice cast is such a wild thing because like you've got Hanzo from Overwatch playing Splinter, you've got Roger Craig Smith of Sonic the Hedgehog fame playing Raphael. Alright, I've missed some stuff here. My favorite version of April was the one in the TMNT 2000s because I still remember as mid-series they apparently had her learning with Splinter for no reason. It was just so funny. I don't mind having a capable April O'Neil. The 2D comic one was my favorite growing up. It felt different. Are you talking about the original, like, what is that? Miracle Comics, I think is what it's called? Alright. Well, you all are being nerds with me here. Let me go ahead and get another run started so I can refresh myself with the controls here.
Do not let your guard down.
I don't know if it can be seen, but I've got my my Ninja Turtles t-shirt on right now. All right. What we got? Flame Strike. Final Strike causes an explosion. Flame abilities. Furious attacks. Let's do Flame Strike.
Feeling a bit spicy. One less rat in New York City.
Mirage Comics, thank you. I couldn't remember. No, this is the one closest to Mirage Comics in all but adult content. My eldest daughter just finished Sonic Prime and Sonic Boom. We are working through the Ninja Turtles now, and she loves them almost as much as the girl with the cat, aka Sailor Moon. That is so sweet. I'm so glad that I love hearing parents sharing, their favorite stuff with their kids. I really do enjoy that. So I have not watched Sonic Prime yet, but I've heard it's really good. I was just super stoked to see that they had Big the Cat in there. Sonic Boom is hilarious, and Sonic Boom is one of those shows that it's great for both the kids and the adults in the room because the writing is so good that there are jokes in there that'll still be funny to kids, but when you get the full context of being an adult, they hit different, and I love it. But that's so awesome. Please continue to be to be there for your daughter and show that stuff and support them and embrace that with them. I love that. Have I seen Zootopia 2? I have not yet. I've heard it's good though. Let's see here. Pick one power from a selection of turtle powers for this run. Throwing arts, chakram, shuriken, now boomerang. That could be good. Let's do that. My personal favorite Sonic is currently Sonic Prime. The story is so darn good and it's just so fun to watch. Sonic Boom has me rooting for a Sonic and Eggman friendship.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to crank that hog.
Welcome in, Salvador Dollar. Thank you so much for cranking your hog. Disney making a multi-billion-dollar movie at the last minute before the year ended so no one could criticize them for failing to do something. Hey, they've gone through a lot. I did see the guy that I can't remember the guy's name, but I saw the new guy that they apparently is getting ready to replace Bob Iger. And he's apparently an older Disney head, like has been with the company for a really long time and has moved up the ranks. And unlike certain people, actually goes to the parks and, as a patron, so I'm interested to see what he ends up doing with it. It would be nice to see Disney be a company that's about, making movies that resonate well as being, you know, entertaining and fun, and making the parks a place that are actually affordable for average people like me to go to again.
Someone had to do it.
Pizza. Bobber was fine for the years that he was there until he retired and put in the most bean counter of bean counters imaginable, who ruined everything, and then he came back like, I'm so sorry. Has that been in the works for a long time? Robert let it slip. He was part of it about 2 years ago. I'm not sure. We just changed our, I'm gonna hold off on changing our tools. We just upgraded.
Nice. That'll help. Watch out for acid. That stuff burns. As long as they don't swarm. Nice try.
There we go. Bob Iger is fine, but he's no Big Chin Eisner. And I'm just joking around. Disney has the scheduling luck that whenever they have a year of misses, they always come out with one final year release that somehow performs exceptionally well for their books. Excuse me. After the movie was in the works for years, but Disney is very deliberate when it chooses to release it. That is true. Disney is meticulous about when they release stuff. Like, they are not the kind of company that would just go out, that typically would go out there if they have something they know is good and they know is big. They don't just throw it out there. They wait. Shuriken Engineer. Ooh, look at that.
Father would be pleased.
Aloha, Nix. Stopping by for a little bit post-workout before I shower. Nothing wrong with that, buddy. I hope you're doing okay. I don't believe for a second company like Disney that is Godfather Animation to not be able to know how deadlines work.
This guy's been left alone for too long.
Oh, no. We don't.
Rest now. Well done.
There we go. Dash attack damage. You're gonna apply guard break to enemies for 2 seconds. That could be good. Do that.
To become a better ninja.
Is this game multiplayer? Because I might get my daughter to... Yes, it actually is. It actually has couch co-op and online. And it, like I said, it's on PC, which is what I'm playing on right now, but it also just got released onto all major consoles. So it's also on Apple Arcade, if that, you know, tickles your fancy.
Mouse Patrol. Defeated.
Which, speaking of Apple Arcade, there's a Sonic game that's on there that I really hope eventually gets released outside of it, because I heard it's really, really good. I just don't have an Apple device, and I don't plan on getting one just to play a Sonic game. Speaking of technically a Disney movie because they own Fox, Send Help is a really good thriller. Which one is that? That name sounds familiar, but I don't remember the premise. Turtle powers. Do quick hands. Doesn't that almost beat
These are
Mark's
the
movie?
spitting ones.
It did beat Mark's movie because they reported an extra $900 million at the last minute. I'm not saying I agree, but Hollywood accounting is nice. It really is. Hollywood, and a lot of people were saying, like, you know, there was the whole thing of, like, Iron Lung getting removed from the box office charts for a hot minute. They were saying that it was a glitch, but I think it was, they were hoping people wouldn't notice. And then they did. They're like, ah, well, shit. Because they don't want, you know, what is essentially, you know, I know that the budget was meager in, you know, comparison to you know, AAA movies, but it was still, you know, a significant chunk of money for Markiplier put up completely on his own, and he did to do that well against several AAA films that had came out. Makes the industry look bad. I get it last week. I was shopping. My wife suddenly had $20 in her pocket, and suddenly I had $100 out of nowhere. Hey, I'll take that kind of accounting. That's pretty great. Special gains, all dash and dash attack bonuses. Activating your special grants a light shell, immunity to projectiles. Ooh, increased damage to barriers? Yes, that's what we want.
Nice. Let's put this scrap to good use.
Industry already looks bad. Salvador, facts. True. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but Hollywood doesn't want people doing what Mark did. They straight up got rid of it to hide it. Yeah, I think that that's what it was. I think that they were hoping that people wouldn't notice because it had its community in the fact that, you know, Markiplier is a, you know, internet celebrity, you know, and has a huge pull, and then it ended up also just being a really good film. So, yeah, I think they wanted to bury it. Send Help is the Sam Raimi film with Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien as leads, and they acted so good. I forgot one of them was Mean Girls and the other was Teen Wolf. Oh, that's great, but I don't. That doesn't tell me what the premise was. I love you, KJ. I don't know who those people are.
New merchandise and fresh fares.
I'm going to
Hello
say something
again.
controversial, but he lives in LA. If he does it a second time, they're going to accept him with open arms like it's nothing. Yeah. It'd be like that. Okay, what do you got for me? We got money. We got junk. Let's increase our health.
Hits the spot.
That's all we can really afford.
Please do come again.
Father would talk sense into you. Unfortunately, I'm not father.
Made my teeth chatter.
There we go. Woo! The premise is woman plane crashes with her overbearing boss on a remote island. They both go
You
insane.
don't need to be part of this, Leatherhead.
Ooh. Sounds like it would be a fun thrower. I think I vaguely remember that.
A warrior's nourishment.
I don't know, I've been trying to get back into watching more films. so.
Above ground, at least.
I could never go insane. You can't go somewhere that you already are at. Correct. Or like me, when you let your mind wander, it doesn't come back. Can't go crazy. There's nothing in there. Also, I'm going to be so honest. Iron Lung was good, but like it was, it was fine. I see people online treat it like it's the second coming when it's literally just, well, that's because you got the Markiplier stands. And like I said, it can be both, right? It can be, you know, something that's, you know, a great thing for Markiplier. It can be a good film. But, you know, you're always going to have people who are going to, you know, praise the ground that, you know, their favorite, you know, person for this or that, you know, wherever they walk upon, right? I know someone who saw Iron Lung 3 days in a row? That's crazy. Isn't this already his second time? He had a series about not falling asleep that was #1 for a bit before. That was a TV series, and I think that was it was on Prime. But yeah, that was basically, I think that was basically the project that he did to like kind of get his, you know, directing chops. I know his fans can get a little enthusiastic. Yeah, they can. Like I've loved Markiplier ever since I stumbled upon him, but there is a, you know, there's a rabid part of his community that, you know, just goes absolutely insane for him in a very unhealthy way. To the point that, like, you know, he basically, like, he got married to his girlfriend, I think, about a year or so ago, I think, at this point. I may be exaggerating, I'm not sure, but like it was done like in complete secret. Like, I mean complete secret. Like nobody knew that it happened until after it was done. Like that's how, because like, you know, if anybody who was untrustworthy knew about that, they would have crashed that shit. They're called the LA Gangs, and they're not fans. Like, there is some people who literally use their fans as weapons, but I don't see Mark doing it on purpose. I think he's aware, but also knows even if he tells them to stop, they won't. He knows that I think he understands once you get to a certain point, once you get to a certain size of a community, there is no way for you to control everyone. So the best thing that you can do is to focus on the parts of your community that do. And to encourage and to support good behavior and ignore bad actors unless it becomes necessary to address them. And he has done that before. But like, you notice, like, anytime he rallies his community together, it's always for something good, or it's to support a project that he's working on. So it's like, that's what it's always for. It's never to throw somebody under the bus. It's never to, you know, lash out at people or organizations or anything like that, unless it's, you know, for positive change. Like, I know he's done a couple of activism related things before and things like that, where it's like, it's clearly a good cause, and so he'll rally behind it, even if that rallying to that cause means being detrimental to a what's the word I'm looking for? To an opposing party, I guess, for lack of a better word. Trying not to get too controversial right now, so. But no, Markiplier's a good guy, and deserves the community that he has, and uses it for the best possible purposes that I think he can. Tool charges faster.
You have always been smarter than all
throw out
of
more
us.
shurikens faster.
This is what we train for. See ya! Felt that in my toes.
Agree, and also I think people like Mark and Matt Pat are good examples of how to stay neutral and focus on your craft. They do sway a bit, but at the end of the day, they are decent people. Yeah, as it Matt Pat had a few shaky things here and there, but I think that was just more because of the fact he fully acknowledge that he's not equipped for certain situations like that, and he never was never to the point of like, you know, oh, let's cancel the guy, right? So I have more respect, especially in current times, for the people who speak out about injustices, but that's me. I'm tired of neutrality, but that's Gen Z. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But again, there's a balance once you get to that point. Once you get to that point too, is that if your platform is not for that, you know, has not been set up for that, that can actually end up doing more harm than good, because then you start to divide your community. You start to draw lines in the sand in ways that are not necessarily conducive for unity purposes, right? Because then people start to question things and start to, you know, rather than just rallying people together and saying, you know, let's focus on doing good instead of focusing on talking about this controversial thing or that controversial thing. Sometimes it's better to avoid that conversation. I'm not saying that that's the right thing to do in every situation, but it really kind of depends on what your platform is and what your, you know, what you are trying to accomplish. But it is very much a difference in perspective from a generational thing. Gen Z and younger, like, it's wild to me how outspoken some Gen Z and younger are about things. It blows my mind. And that could be just because of how I was raised, because how I was raised, if you said something too out of pocket, sometimes you got smacked in the mouth. So that's, you know, it's definitely, you know, a difference in culture, you know, from a generational perspective. But there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate the hell out of younger folk being, you know, outspoken about stuff that they feel is wrong. We do need it. I'm gonna go shower, have a wonderful and fun stream. Thanks, Nix. You have a good night if we don't see you, buddy. Let's pizza box.
A warrior's nourishment.
Have a gay shower.
I wonder how much these cost.
No. Got the dragon coins,
I
I guess.
will use this later. Boom!
Yeah. I think being neutral is a very powerful stance to have. Mind you, this is my personal opinion, but neutral should also be temporary. Yes. If everyone sits on the fence, the few will be in charge of making decisions for the many. I personally avoid most politics. It's just not what my mind likes to focus on. I like machines and gears. I agree with you. I think it's important to be, like I said, again, I don't want to get too deep into this because this is not, I don't think my streams are the space to have these types of conversations because I'm not fully equipped to discuss them. But I will say this, is that it is definitely important to be willing to speak up once things get too far. The thing that needs to be remembered, though, is that you cannot let your anger and frustration and despair and all of these negative emotions that come with dealing with these types of things be the guiding force in how you approach these things. they're important feelings and they are valid, but you have to channel them into something positive. You have to put that energy into something. You have to put that energy forward into the universe in a way that is going to be productive, because putting hate and negative energy and things like that into a negative situation only is going to magnify it, and it's going to drain the absolute hell out of you. So that's the main thing is here. Be vocal, but make sure you're taking that energy and putting it forth in a way that is productive, and constructive rather than deconstructive. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting politically controversial. I think dogs should be able to vote. Shit, I'm in. Let's get more
Father
dragon
can help
coins.
us with this.
You son of a bitch, Cellular. You figured it out. You've solved all the world's problems. We just let dogs vote.
Looks like the Foot Clan don't want us crossing that bridge. You know what that means.
Mousers incoming.
It'll help. Thanks, April. Yeah! Downhill from here, right?
No one else, just the dogs. You know, still think it might be better. Voting rights are taken for humans. Dogs choose our leaders. It'll be whichever one smells more like bacon. Utrom battery. Utrom attacks. Utrom strike. We replaced flame strike. Do Utrom attacks.
A little zing on top. Let's see what the chairman has in store.
Man's never had a dog. Shaking my head. They mean well, but they can be bribed with treats. Power will stay in the hands of who has it currently. The leaders wind up being bad. Dogs eat our leaders. Then let cats choose instead. If we let cats choose our leaders, they will pick no one and let the world devolve into chaos. I love cats, but I know how that works. Yeah, cats will just choose themselves. They'll just be like, guess you'll die.
New merchandise and fresh fares.
A quick look, and we go.
Alright, what you got for me? Let's restore our health. Max health out of that. Utom Shuriken. Throw 4 electric shuriken at the nearest enemy. Deals 25 Utrom damage. Is that just as good as what we have? Compare. There's 3 shuriken in a cone. They are shuriken. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. Give me that.
Zap attacks.
Can't afford anything else. So if I do this, they still follow the same rules. Okay, cool. Also, congrats on the streak, Gret. Okay, but only the big dogs. The little dogs are just pure anger. No, the size of dog is a bell curve. No brain on either side's head. Oh, God. That's true. The boofy ones are doofuses.
Bring more scrap. I'll bring more provisions.
someone's losing money. Nice try. Back to the lab with you.
We done yet? Oh, not quite.
I'm thirsty.
Hi, Uzi!
What is this?
Is it
Fancy mouse?
I'll get that hydrate here in a second. Give me a hot minute. There we go. How are you, buddy? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the hydrate. How's it going? It's going well. We're kicking some shell with the Ninja Turtles. Grab coins.
We got more improving to do.
How's everything going? I saw your update with Pepper. I'm so glad to hear that there seems to be everything set up for you. I'm glad I could help out a little bit with that as well. But I hope the vets are able to help resolve that. More importantly, I hope
Bring on the scrap.
the people that you were dealing with before that didn't take care of them properly are held to task, because that's shitty. Appointment set for Tuesday, thank you as well. That was incredibly kind. Of course!
lightning?
I have raised many an animal in my time, and vet bills are scary. So, everything from dogs and cats to ferrets and
Mouser has an
rats. So,
ego problem.
I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'm gonna say it was on purpose. Oh, I missed something here. Oh yeah, Gage and I are good friends here. He knows that this is a safe space for everyone. I won't read it. You're fine. I just was double checking. But yeah, this is a safe space for everybody here. You know, I'm LGBT. I'm on the spectrum. I am about as open and welcoming as one can be here. So I will never discriminate anyone. I will never discriminate against anyone for anything that they can't control. The only way you're going to get discriminated here is if you're just an asshole. So not Jable, Justin. You can call me both. I go by many names here. Jable, Justin, Cheshi, Juicy if you're cellar dweller. So, oh my gosh! Welcome in, Cheem. Thank you so much for coming in this evening. And the sub. Oh my god. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you? Let me get you a shout out here real quick. Guys, if you haven't already, Cheem just recently started streaming actively here on Twitch. So if you could go and give them a follow, that'd be super cool. Cheem's been in a couple of our community nights, and they are absolute sweetheart, and I want to support them as best as I can. So thank you so much for being in here, Cheem. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please be sure to take care of yourself. Let's see here. What else did I miss here? If you kind of is they are everything. Mr. Justin, yes, all three of our names, Justin. Oh my god, no, it's fine. I've been called worse. There are worse things to be called than a woman. So... Just an asshole. Okay, starfish and jellyfish are bad. Let's see what we got here. Stream went pretty well. I'm tired from work, but I'll stick around for a while. Yes, please. Sorry, just you're trans. Gender's just a spectrum, baby. Figured out some sound and other issues, so it can only go up from here. Hey, that's the best part. I think that's the best part of learning how to stream, is learning how to fix your own scuff, right? Like when I started learning out how to balance the audio and stuff like that, I felt so accomplished. So I hope if you ever need any tips or advice on anything, please feel free to reach out. I want anybody who's streaming to be able to succeed, and if we help lift each other up, we can only grow, right? So it's just a spectrum, and I'm pretty in all genders because I'm literally the best. Sorry, I felt the need to compliment myself. I mean, look at my biceps. Hold on, we have a sound for this. All right, let me get back to the game here. Improve your power and tools. Let's could bump up Shuriken Breaker. Let's bump up Shuriken Breaker.
Time to embark.
Team agrees, y'all. That's the only correct opinion I accept. I bet Yuchim is also prettier than all of you. How are you enjoying TMNT so far? This is actually a pretty nice roguelike. I've only played this one other time so far. This is just our second session playing this, but we played for a good I want to say 5 hours the first time around, and I'm surprised at how well this is put together. I was a little apprehensive with it because I knew it started off as an Apple Arcade game, and so it was initially designed for mobile. But it's really
Never a
solid.
dull moment.
And I was talking with everybody at the beginning, Uzi, but apparently the devs put out on Twitter that they're adding in another character, because they just they added in Casey Jones just a few months ago. They added in Metalhead, and now apparently they're teasing another character. I don't know who it's gonna be. I was thinking maybe it could be one of the female turtles, a whole new character. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They showed off all the characters, and then they had a little panel with a question mark. No silhouette or anything to tease it. Just, I'm not sure who it would be. But I was thinking maybe Jenica or Venus de Milo. I apologize who suggested it before, but somebody suggested maybe Ronin, Michelangelo from The Last Ronin. That could be fun. Do some, time travel shenanigans. We've got, this is dimensions and stuff like that. We've got, the potential for that. Usagi? Ooh, Usagi would be crazy. That'd be fire. I'd love that. Usagi Jimbo is crazy.
We go again, Karai.
My pleasure.
Apple Arcade actually has some genuine gems. Yeah, like I was saying before, there's a Sonic game on there that's actually really solid. That I would love to play. I just don't have an Apple device, and I don't plan on buying one just to play a Sonic game. So.
Horizon. Your efforts are futile.
I've heard of unorthodox ninja techniques, but come on!
I am twice the ninja you could ever be, Leonardo!
I kind of love how they gave Karai, Strider Hiryu vibes here. She literally, is looking very Strider-esque here. With the long scarf and the energy blade.
Horizon.
Fire bad.
I'll pull through.
There we go. Woo! Considering saving friends in need.
Not over.
We're getting good at this.
Considering most Apple devices cost more than a PS5. Yeah. My wife says she finds me funny, and that's all I need. So long as she doesn't realize she could do better than I'm solid. I would much rather be funny than be attractive, to be quite honest. Thankfully, I think I'm decent in both, so... I missed the part where I said they now have Civ 7. I have no idea how they manage that. I mean, the gameplay, you know, isn't necessarily all that complicated. It would be a matter of downscaling the graphics to fit the specs of the phone, right? So... I saw that. I was honestly waiting for a punchline, but something tells me you're serious. 1 HP in a dream. Yeah. It's funny equals attractive to quite a lot of people. Very true, which is why I'd rather be funny. So, if I can be, because, you know, looks fade. You know, you're not always going to have chiseled features or, you know, perfect cheekbones. Like, eventually, everyone's eventually going to be wrinkly old flesh bags. And at that point, you're going to have to need humor or something else in order to get people to like you. So... Can 100% say I agree. I'm not being humble. I am not an attractive
We're getting
male.
closer to finding
can
father.
make anyone laugh.
I can feel it.
Everyone is somebody's 10 out of 10. Good point, Cheem. 100% serious. It was surprise drop by 2K onto Apple devices, and it's the full version of Civ 7. Yeah, I'm assuming they probably just downscaled graphics just to keep it stable for a phone. It only works on the M series chips and the latest iPhone, so maybe that makes sense. Yeah. Mastery special gains all dash and dash attack bonuses. Ooh, 20% damage to bosses. I feel like we're gonna need that. Yummy. I'm my wife's 1 out of 10, and she's my 15 out of 5. Oh, 10 out of 10. Okay, thank you, Buddha. I was like, Buddha, don't do that. But that's very sweet. All right.
No empathy required. Hey, my teeth chatter. Fight through it.
Oh, get out of it. There we go. Okay, I'm not that good looking, but I'm not 1 out of 10. I don't think I'm funny enough to bag a goddess even with this humor. Hey, don't be surprised. Never know what you're capable of until you try. Periodically deal 15 Utrom damage to one nearby enemy. That could be fun. Dash deals 15 Utrom damage to 3 enemies near where you end up. That's going to be more consistent, and it hits more enemies. Let's do that.
Zap attacks.
If Roger Rabbit can pull Jessica Rabbit, that's true. But then again, you know, he was also a poet, you know. Dearest Jessica, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
Boom!
Love that rabbit. The author apparently recently got the rights back to Roger Rabbit, which is a bummer because it means we probably won't ever see him in the Disney parks again, but it would be really cool to see more done with that character. It was a little too good.
Just passing through, guys.
I had an uncle, and he had to take pills for his probate, and he had to drink them with lots of water.
All right, let's fight.
Okay, hear me out. If Morning Milking Farm or whatever it's called can go #1, a rabbit can bag Jessica. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was gold and needs more attention. That is my favorite movie of all time. I absolutely love it. It has the perfect. I love the production of it. You know, the live action with the animation, but it's also just such a love letter to the entire animation industry and, you know, cartoons as a whole. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Powers, techno-organic interface, increased max health and move speed. Ooh, that could be helpful. Let's do that. I like that.
Time for some shopping.
All right, got bigger max health, but also a little bit more speedy. Crazy thing. So they had
Come on, come on.
A quick look, and we go.
They had Frank Lloyd Wright as the main villain with Judge Doom. Apparently, Tim Curry was almost picked for that. God, don't get me wrong. Why can't his name? Christopher Lloyd does a great job as Judge Doom. But the idea of Tim Curry playing that character, oh my God, that would have been amazing. Okay, now here's my issue. I am a human male. I am not an animorph or a furry. I do not get the buffs Roger gets with Jessica. Why is Tim Curry almost picked for so many things, right? I love that man. I love him, but like, why does he keep saying no? Well, I mean, I think probably at that point in his career was a time where he was like,
Not very polite,
he was not afraid of being funny. But I think he was still very much in a, you know, this role has to be, it has to speak to him as an artist. So, and I don't think it was until later into his career where he realized that, you know, where his niche was, and started leaning into more of the crazier characters. Need to rewatch Clue again. Good movie too. I love that. They put it out. They recently re-released it in theaters and did like the alternate endings and everything. When they did the demo reel for Tim Curry, he did an amazing job. But the director and team said no because he was too scary. That, you know, that's fair. Tim Curry does great villains, but his villains are very intimidating. And if for something like Roger Rabbit, he may have been a little bit too much. Tim being goated in horror, rarely touching on it is wild. The anniversary showing was so fun to go to. Took a friend who had never seen it and she loved it. Oh, that's so great! I'm glad you went and. I'm so glad you got to do it. We didn't have, unfortunately, didn't have any showings around here that were close by when they were doing it, so I couldn't participate. I definitely need the heal. And then I guess we'll grab the draft points.
I will use this later.
I've still never seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm gonna have to look into what we need to do a screening or something like that. Maybe we can do it on the Discord or something like that. I will jump at the chance to show people this movie. So I'll have to look into it. Tim Curry is another great example of being funny, massively multiplying how attractive a person is. I should not be as attracted to a man corpsing about the word space as I love that video clip of him. That's from like what? Was it Red Alert? A Red Alert 2 or something like that? It's like, I'm going to go to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space! I know that is selfish, but I'm so happy to see people showing friends what good movies used to look like. Even if the graphics and sound effects are dated, the story is gold. It really is. Oh, God.
farewell.
We love Tim Curry in this house.
What is this? A fancy mouser?
Fancy Mouser. Oh yeah, the Punk Frogs.
Not sure how you got caught up in this.
There we go. Nailed that. Tim Curry is one of my few impressions that I'm actually quite proud of. So, thank you. My personal guilty favorite Tim Curry is Muppets Treasure Island. Yes, with him as Long John Silver. Oh, good film. I love it because he's one of the he's like one of the few actors, along with what was it? Was it Michael Caine? Who did Muppet Christmas Carol? I can't remember, but like they're like the two examples of like playing it straight with the Muppets, right? Because Michael Caine took it completely seriously, because you had to take him seriously because of who he was playing, Scrooge. If Scrooge was too funny, he wouldn't be Scrooge anymore. And then with Muppet Treasure Island with Tim Curry, he plays it straight in the sense of that he becomes a Muppet. He is his own goofy character, and we love him for it. He fits right alongside them, and he blends in so well that you almost kind of start to ignore the fact that some of the characters are puppets. That's how it is. Like, at least to me anyway. Story of Blackbeard's Treasure, it was retold so many times in the 90s and early 2000s, but I feel like it's been a while since they did a retake on it. True. It does feel like we're overdue for, maybe it's because Pirates of the Caribbean is a thing now, and so like that kind of has a corner on the, the pirate movie market. But I heard a joke once that Tim Curry and Michael Caine did so well because Caine treated them as fellow actors and Tim treated himself as a fellow Muppet. Yes, that's basically what I'm getting at. In an ad at the moment, but did you happen to see Spirited with William and Ryan? If you want a Scrooge who's funny, look no further. I have not seen that. I don't think. I heard that too, and he himself has agreed to that statement. Let's see here. Upgrade. Oh, so they have less damage when they come back from the boomerang effect. Let's up this dash one.
Stay the course. I guess we're not the only ninja fighting off mutated rats.
What's an assassin?
Foul creatures. Ninja sliced.
Where'd he go? There he is.
I will not waver.
There we
well
go. Got
done.
Woo! All right. Oh god, we are so low on health. Need turtle power. Focus fire, inferno. Apply inferno to enemies hit by flame damage. I'm not getting rid of Utram dash. Let's do focus fire.
Let's add fire.
Welcome back, everyone, from ads. Return. No funny ads this time.
As long as they don't swarm.
I don't know. I've not been pleased with Twitch's choice in ads lately. At least for me, anytime I've been getting ads, I've been getting freaking sports betting stuff, which I hate. I don't even bet on sports. I don't bet on anything. Oh, okay. Lost our respawn, but that's okay.
Someone's losing money. Just trying to find our father.
There we go. Chain lightning. Utrom damage will strike again and chain out the 2 nearby enemies for 10 Utrom damage. Utrom battery. Chain lightning.
What I do next will shock you.
Alright, now what?
Felt that in my
lasers.
toes. Gotcha. Don't get back up. I'll pull through.
Only shuriken. There we go. Desperately need a heal. Ooze. Ooze attack. Attacks with a 25% chance of stacking 1 ooze. Oh, it's like poison. Okay. Shelf life. Ooze abilities. Ooze attack.
Not pretty, but it works. Nice. Let's put this scrap to good use.
You get ooze abilities, which we're just going over to Uzi and just you will lose out on other elemental attacks. It didn't say that it did, though. Well, because we don't have a will you? Oh, sorry. So it's just like, you know, like something like Hades or something like that, where you have like slots. So as long as you don't have something in a slot, then you can put something there. If you pick something, if you find another ability that goes in that same slot, you'll have to replace it. So like right now, we have something that gives us an explosion of a fire explosion on our final hit, but we didn't have anything for our basic attacks. So therefore, they cooperate with one another. All right, we're at the shop.
Welcome, young ones.
Just a short stop.
Maybe I can get some health. Not much,
It's the spot.
but it's something. Is there Utrom ability? So like Utrom Strike there would replace Flame Strike if you're looking like that. I see it kind of like being locked in my choice of being new to a game, having the power to swap out if your build isn't going like you imagined is awesome. Yeah. I kind of love the ability because it gives you the idea of being flexible. Because it's one of those things that's like, if you've upgraded that ability, you're potentially starting at a lower, at a lower level with this new ability, but maybe its effect is more beneficial to you based off of what the rest of your build is. That's one of the things I love about roguelikes, is that there's not necessarily any wrong answer, but you can find answers that complement one another and make your build stupid broken. Utrom damage applies electrified to enemies for 3 seconds. Electrified deals 10 Utrom damage per second, max of 3 stacks. So that's even more burn damage, basically. We'll do that.
A little zing on top.
Alright. Got a little bit of health. Not much, but a little.
Bring more scrap. I'll bring more provisions.
Alright. So we're back to Bebop and Rocksteady.
You made it! We was starting to wonder if you was, too scared to face old Roberta and JJ again.
Yeah, you was scared.
You was scared?
Scared as witty bitty mousy poos.
Hey, Bobster. I don't quite like mouses much either.
As mouses, Rock. As mouses.
It's mouses.
Exactly. Don't like them and don't want them.
Thank you. Oh, feels like I'm losing brain cells by the second.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna lose some brain cells, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna wonder where the entire brain jail went when we's through with you.
Oh my god.
Time for the fire hose! Arms away! Turning up the heat! Feeling woozy, Bob?
Alright, they're moving.
Clear the runway, Rock.
Your Honor, I love him.
I knew you could do it.
Let's make like a leaf, Bob.
Rhino Man is adorable. Oh, we
Don't let them get away.
love Bebop and Rocksteady.
This does not look good.
Best cronies
Get ready to dance, Turtle Toes.
in all of TMNT.
Break the barricade.
Abolish all of their crimes.
Lightning. Not feeling so
I'm getting
good.
schmelted right now.
Don't stop here. They're up
All right.
ahead. One more shield to go.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this. Oh, I touched it.
It was just getting started.
Very long time ago.
Yeah,
Hold on.
more like Turtle took a powder.
Very long time ago, I used to find out what ways patterns make
What doesn't
games
kill
easy
me makes me
and
stronger.
report it back to devs to remove them. To this day, I still love finding ways to break games, but sometimes breaking a game just ruins it. I glitched a run of Mega Bonk a long time ago and lost all interest in the game since. That is so. Fun fact for me, that was what happened to me with Candy Crush, of all things. Back when Candy Crush first came out, I was playing the game back on back when it was on like Facebook, of all things, like before it became like a mobile, like, you know, a big mobile game and everything like that. And I ended up getting so many power-ups on the screen at one time that it caused such a big chain reaction that it just kept making power-ups, and it sat there for like 2 minutes just sitting there chaining itself in combos, which was super impressive to me. I was super thrilled, but then I was like, I've peaked. There's nothing for me here now. So I stopped playing. Did you find the glitch of holding on the swap with one finger and using another to freely move other pieces? I don't know if I remember ever doing that. Facebook gaming was addictive for 13-year-old me. There were a lot of Facebook games that I liked. There was one that I really enjoyed. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a Marvel game, and it was, you know, during the peak of, like, you know, Marvel First Wave, and it was an RPG where you played a SHIELD agent and you did missions to unlock other Marvel heroes, and it was like a traditional turn-based RPG, and like they had Marvel characters from all over, and you could get villains and heroes and everything in between. It was really, really wild, and I really enjoyed it. And then it got canned, and it's never been like ported over to anything. I don't know if it was ever preserved in any way. Real big bummer, because I really enjoyed it. It was really, really solid for what it was. All right, let's use our coins here real quick, and then we can go again. These are our artifacts. Positronic motherboard. That was the robotics category. That gives us another Splinter revive. But I could upgrade it. I'm not going to upgrade it right now. I want to hold on to our coins for other stuff. Hey there, Arcane. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Me and like 50 friends, for Farmville, had that game on lock. Each of us rotated who made wine for gasoline for vehicles. Someone focused money, another focused going to other farms and doing side tasks. I like to think what we could have done if we put that energy to literally anything other than games. Is everyone here played Horizon Zero Dawn? I'm interested in playing it, and the remastered version is on sale right now. I have not played it, but it is definitely on my list of things to play too. I've heard very, very good, good things there. Let's see here. I do not have enough coins for another revive. I think I'm gonna save my coins to get that unlocked, and then our Dreamer coins. Guess I can get the 1 lucky dice from bosses. 1% chance that a double select will offer turtle powers at level 2. What else we got? 50 scrap upon starting a run. 10% scrap from room rewards. 5% chance for bonus currency room rewards. Let's unlock that. What else we got? And then do that and that. I got my PS5 Pro and I didn't realize how many games there were that they've made that I haven't played. I'm right there with you. There's so many. Like having access to a PS5 now has opened up so many games that I want to play, and I just don't have the money or the time. Same thing with having the Switch 2 now. Like there's already stuff on the Switch 2 that I want to play, which we're gonna start doing some of that soon. Because I've been eyeing Donkey Kong Bonanza on my shelf for a long time now. All right, let's go ahead and do another run.
We've done this before. Let's do it again.
Alright, what are we starting off with? Spare bot. Ooh. Well, shit. Starting right off with that. Gimme.
Way of the robot.
Now I got 2 respawns? Hell yeah. The only Switch 2 game I've been tempted is the new DK game. So far, not enough to warrant buying a Switch 2. That's fair. There's got to be something, like, I am the firm believer that, you know, I don't necessarily go and buy the newest console as soon as it comes out.
These are the spitting lights.
Unless there is either A, enough games on it that make me warrant, you know, the purchase, or what's
Rest now.
Or if it's a significant enough of, like, you know, a technical overhaul to be worth the expense. Like, I was fine with doing a PS5 because there were enough games at this point where, like, I wanted to play new PS5 games, but it's also fully backwards compatible with the PS4 library. So so I don't lose access to any of my older games either. So I was trying to stream Horizon Zero Dawn, but you either got to do strictly only the story if you're streaming it, or don't stream it so you can fart around and do nothing for a long time because you're doing all the collectibles. Also, it's such a time commitment that if you wait to stream it, you risk burning out. I bought a PS5 Pro entirely because of the memory spikes and because I stared at that GTA 6 release like, that is also fair. That's another reason why I did it too, because my PC needs an upgrade. I'm trying to save money right now so I can get something better so we can do stuff on the PC. Because I have a lot of games between Steam and the Epic Game Store that I would love to play that my current hardware cannot handle. So, hopefully that will happen sooner rather than later. I agree, the last console I bought was my PS3. My PS4 I found in the trash and fixed. Nice. And PS5 was also thrown out by someone I knew, and they literally said, this is trash, you can't fix it. If you do, I don't know, you can have it. I fixed it and they wanted it back. Let's get another Turtle Power. Flame Strike, that was a really solid one. Yeah, let's do Flame Strike.
Feeling a bit spicy. These guys do a number on my katanas.
I'm actually streaming Skyrim. I don't know. It's different. They hit different. They're different. They're different types of time sinks. I'm used to time commitment games. Assassin's Creed RPGs are my favorite, and Odyssey literally takes at least 300 hours to see everything. Jesus Christ. I've been trying to fix an Xbox Series S for months now, and I'm struggling. You'll get there, Fox. I remember you talking about that. I know you'll figure it out. I'm still with the side quest gives you that, hey, I'm getting wrapped up in some dumb scheme, whereas Horizon Zero Dawn, the collectibles are literally go here, root around the dirt for a little bit. It's strictly a collectathon kind of vibe. Go around, find these items, you know, that's it. I just love playing through Skyrim in a way I never did before. Currently trying a level 1 pacifist run. I can't level up and I can't attack outside of allies or summons. Wow. That seems like a challenge, but woo. Thinking of time commitment games, Inquisition is on the horizon. That is true. We are starting Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition next week. So I know a lot of you are big Dragon Age fans and have been waiting for me to start that up. And we recently finished Hollow Knight, so we're gonna be starting that up next week. I've got the game downloaded onto my PS5, so we can start playing it, and it has all the DLC. Weirdly enough, this is one of my easiest runs since I'm always level 1, so are all but the preset enemies. That's fair. I forgot that, you know, level scaling is a thing in Elder Scrolls, so. Moving to a mage build in survival mode where I usually do a heavy armor archer. I remember my first Skyrim character was a battle mage that I made, where he was a spellcaster, but I had a one-handed melee weapon that had magic drain and I think soul trap on it, so that way I could capture souls in the soul stones, and then I was using my other hand for casting destruction magic or whatever else I needed at the time. I need to be there when you meet the big guy. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about. Oh, in my teenage years, I spent 3,000 hours in that game on my Xbox account, so if you ever need hints. We played every species, gender, and romance route so multiple times. I had a life as a teenager, I swear. Yeah, your life as a teenager was playing that game. Let's see here. Survival Matrix, if you're below 50% HP, your tool fills up 100% more quickly. That could have been worded better. Blade Matrix, after reaching full charge, attack to deal 25 in an area around you. After reaching full charge, attack to shoot a laser that deals 15 damage. Ooh. Yes, please.
Let's try some gadgets.
Oh, we got a double select. Hell yeah. What else we got? Critical Flow. Whenever your charge effect activates, gain 3% critical hit chance for this room. Where your charge effect activates, gain 10% special. In 1 adrenaline. Let's do Blade Matrix.
A warrior declines no weapon.
Recently started Skyrim for the first time ever. It's pretty fun. I've never streamed, but I bet that would be a good one to do. It's a lot of fun, even if you don't stream it. But I'm so glad you're giving that game a shot, because I love Elder Scrolls, even with how cheesy it is and sometimes broken. But I hope you have a great time with it, and you'll have to let me know what antics you get up into it. So hard to resist the temptation to power break the game. The fact that they don't patch the majority of broken glitches makes it tempting to just become God. Yeah. Oh, my character John Gumball specifically is built to be a little shit, so he electrocutes everyone who's preparing to do the enchant potion loop. Ah, I got it.
What is
This
this?
is great. I love it when we get everybody talking in the chat.
Got a little something for you guys.
It'll help. Thanks, April.
Oh, they're friendly Mousers. Okay. They're my friends. Bye, guys. Turtle powers, Astral. Nightfall. Final strike applies 1 stack of darkness for 3 seconds and deals 10 dark damage. Increases damage received. Cloak of Shadow. Special or tool grants Dark Shell, which deals 10 dark damage per second on nearby enemies. Light attacks. Attack damage increased by 4% of max health. Gain light shell for 1.5 seconds at the start of your dash. Oh, I kind of like that.
Feels like a Dreamer upgrade.
I got wrecked at a dungeon just steamrolling everything, but suddenly the boss was a Draugr Overlord and 2 freaking Draugr Hulkers. Like, what are you guarding here? It's just the Storm Shout. Look, it's really important that they keep that protected, okay?
Aw, man. More rats?
Rats! Rats! We are the rats!
Ow! It burns and stinks!
One down.
Last
There we
one
go.
standing.
Speaking of Skyrim, I just recently started Tainted Grail FOA. I don't know what that means. And it's scratching the itch so well. Tainted Grail FOA. Why do I don't know what that is. Why do I not know what that is? Xander, tell me what that is. Otherwise, my curiosity is going to burn a hole in my skull. Ooh, Shuriken Storm? Let's do the Utron powers, though. Utron power is hard to pass up. Utron abilities, Utron strikes. We'll do Utron attacks.
A little zing on top.
Oh, Fall of Avalon. That's okay. Cool. I know what you're talking about now. I was in Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, football, wrestling, band, chorus, the debate club, teacher's assistant in the computer shop class, and I still platinum Skyrim in a month. It's possible, gamers. Find a way. Buddha just built different.
Foul creatures. Nice try. Target dummies are rolling in.
Oop. There we go. Little MVS. Skyrim may be one of the best games of all time. Only people who have played it through 100 times say it's not good. I've played it so many times, I still think it's amazing. I had 2 older brothers who were borderline prodigies. I busted my ass just to stay in the shadows. Hey, I think it's one of those things you gotta stand out on your own merits. I'll talk about Skyrim like it's so fun, and then when I try playing it, shit bores me so much. You're too young, KJ. You don't understand the simple joys of wandering around out in the open world, doing whatever the hell you want, just because you can. And watching, you know, the skeletons of dragons after you absorb their souls fly out into the ether after you hit them with an ice spike because the physics engine is weird. People who play it 100 times and people who mod the hell out of it. I knew a guy who never played it vanilla and went straight to modding and said it sucked. Well, yeah. I think that's it, though. It's simple joys, and if you're not immersed, the simplicity is boring. Yeah, you just have to, like, let yourself kind of get lost into it. You just gotta let yourself understand, you know, just be a part of it and not worry about, you know, it being, you know, oh, this is this amazing game that revolutionizes the industry. I mean, in a way, Skyrim did revolutionize the industry, but it didn't do it by making super innovative gameplay or anything like that. I played Fallout New Vegas, and 3, Skyrim is just boring to me, and I've read enough lore about it to know it still bores me to this day. You know, agree to disagree. Upgrade. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade Trauma Attacks.
I like this strategy. Watch out for acid. That stuff burns. Got any new tricks?
Mastery. Master Strike. Ooh, yeah.
Let's see what the chairman has in store.
You have returned.
Quick logistical run and we're back on mission.
All right, what we got here? Increase our health. And I guess with 3 more coins.
Bring more scrap.
All right, time for Leatherhead.
I'll bring more provisions.
We can still get you out of here. It's not too late.
I still love the idea that the player in Elder Scrolls is a dead lost god. I mean, I don't know, from a lore perspective, I don't know if I agree with that, but I like the idea of it being like a headcanon or alternate universe thing.
My displeasure just freezes me. Come forth, denizens of the underworld.
See?
What can be broken should be broken. Gather, rodents, swarm.
I still don't understand why Leatherhead is summoning the rats when we literally have an entire Ninja Turtles villain that does that. There we go.
Stay down, Leatherhead.
My wife doesn't like it much either. She plays it once in a while, but her take is the Kingdom Hearts series is peak. Hey, Kingdom Hearts series is also amazing. It's hard to hold my tongue. If I need to play all 13 games, it's just to be confused something is wrong. Look, okay? Even Kingdom Hearts fans know that the lore's convoluted, okay? We still love it anyway.
A warrior's nourishment.
The whole Elder Scrolls canon is that it takes place in the head of a sleeping deity, and entities that realize this just cease existing. Interesting. Send something for your viewing. Sending something for your viewing pleasure when you wish. Oh yes, please. If it helps, Brian David Gilbert did a very informative and easy to follow video on it. Yes, he did. Also, who was it? Barry of Game Grumps fame also did a video on it, more humorous in its intention, but still a deep dive into the Kingdom Hearts lore. That is also a good watch. I only plan on wearing one set of armor. I don't want to break my stuff too much. Honestly, it's probably the pacing. Skyrim is just slow. True, the Oblivion remake is fun for me, but even that still feels slow. I feel like RPGs were just designed slow, and my first was Fallout 4, and that gets going so quickly. Well, Fallout is Fallout uses the same overall engine and idea, as far as a gameplay perspective is concerned, but it's very different in its pacing. And I would say between the two, if you want something that is more fast-paced overall, Fallout is going to be much more your jam than Elder Scrolls. Except for Fallout 76. God, chat is moving so fast tonight. One of my favorite memories was Kai sitting down and just trying to tell me the lore while I stared at the screen wondering if my friend was okay. Yeah, I had a buddy try to explain Kingdom Hearts to me, and it unfortunately sealed the deal. I was not interested. It's a vid where someone went full on conspiracy theory on Elder Scrolls lore and tied the player character to a prominent dead god. Interesting. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not opposed to the occasional exploit, but I don't tend to exploit what are explicitly bugs. Unless I usually am the same way, unless it's funny.
Keep pushing forward, no matter what's waiting for us.
My favorite RPG currently is Cyberpunk 2077. I will stand on that hill until the next one. I need to play that. I bought it wanting to play it, and then did not play it because of how much of a mess it was from a stability standpoint, and I've just never touched it again. I have it sitting on my shelf over here, and just have never touched it again. Skyrim starts strong, execution, almost die, then dragon, and then dragon, and then dragon, and then dragon? How does it end? Dragon? Dragon. Metalhead's inspiration. Tool applies guard break to enemies for 3 seconds. I like that. Let's do that.
The student becomes the teacher.
You're forgetting the moment when dragon. And then when the guard comes up to you and says, I used to be an adventurer like
Let's have a ninja fight.
I took an arrow.
These guys do a number on my katanas. Nice try.
The robotics ability? Sure. Wireless charging. Dashing through an enemy fills your special by 15% over 2 seconds. Does not stack. Still good though. For reaching full charge, attack to enhance your attacks with 30 neutron damage for 5 seconds. Oh, that swaps out with Blade Matrix. Which is... which one? Oh, I rerolled. Well, shit. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Blade Matrix is doing 35 in an area around you. You know what? I kind of like Overdrive better. So let's do that. Oh yeah, if you have some special edition, includes all the DLC and some Creator Club stuff, and I think a lot of it introduced at just way too early of an... Okay, so yes, as someone who got the Anniversary Edition and played and did a new playthrough with all the Anniversary Edition stuff, it does ruin the pacing a lot. Because a lot of stuff comes in, and they're awesome stuff because a lot of it is references to older Elder Scrolls games, and other lore and things like that. Super, super fun, but it all rolls out way too fast. Like, they should have been scaled. Like, it should have been scaled so at such a point where it's like, okay, you get a few of them at, you know, after maybe like level 2 or 3, and then, you know, maybe at level like 10 some more open up, and then 15, 20, so on and so forth, just because it's too much and it just fills your map with tons of junk. Like, I don't need my shit almost rocked permanently for merely going to a town to sell stuff at level like 10. Dragonborn DLC cultists hit very hard. True. I have did it just so I can look the part of a pugilist that wears ragged pants and just gloves, but I'm missing parts of the conversation here. To wear fur armor in survival mode, I literally freeze to death on half the map in minutes. I like the idea of survival, but I think they forget that people can survive not eating every single day. Says you.
See ya!
Not a whole lot of options here. Let's grab the scrap.
What does the chairman do with all this anyways?
He's building small little tinker toys for children. He's actually Santa Claus in disguise.
You gotta earn your respect. Felt that in my toes. Not feeling so good.
Cool, landmines. Ooh. Fun, but I think the shuriken are better for right now.
Father can help us with this. If they aren't careful, those artillery units are gonna take out the bridge they're protecting. At least we won't have to do that again.
Whew. That was close. Turtle powers. Shinobi supremacy. Shuriken's now ricochet. Yeah, we'll do the ricochet.
Way of the ninja. Time for some shopping.
You definitely get better at the game when your HP is low. You have to lock in. I can't look like I'm bad at video games on the internet. It's that lock-in button getting hit.
Hello again. Not very polite, is it?
Alright, let's see here. Definitely get the health restore.
Warrior's nourishment.
Fireballs! Fire 4 seeking fireballs toward nearby enemies. Each fireball deals 70 damage in an area upon impact. But we just got a shuriken ability, so that's kind of worthless. I shouldn't say it's worthless, but it doesn't help us. So I'll do the turtle powers. Ooh, more shuriken damage. Yes.
To become a better ninja.
Cool. I don't know if it's a compliment or insult, but I meant it as a compliment. No, I took it as one, don't worry.
May you return with scrap.
What is this? A fancy mouser? Gotcha!
Deploying these adorable little mouse robots.
Nice work, Metalhead.
Oh, hey, Melha, give me... I have mouse friends.
Ninja slice! Don't get back up.
We ain't done yet.
Take out the leader. I'll pull through.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I have 3 health. Oh, no. Turtle powers. Synthetic Rush. Shocking. After reaching full charge, attack to deal 20 Utrom damage and stun. Whenever your charge effect activates, gain 3% critical hit chance for this room. What's the command? After reaching full charge, attack to enhance your attacks with 30. 20 Utrom damage and stun. Not for very long, though. I think I'm going to keep that one. Let's go with Adrenaline. Let's do Critical Flow.
Let's try some gadgets.
Alright, Woo!
Bring on the scrap. Defeat it. One too many batteries in this one.
It gets one respawn down.
Take that.
Oh, there you are. Come here. Okay. Turtle powers. Ooh, we've been getting the low health. So let's get the
I'll
rage.
take some flame. Oh yeah, the boat.
Oh yeah, the boat.
Looks like stormy seas. Let's go investigate.
All right, come here, Karai.
We go again, Karai.
My pleasure. Let's see. To the point. The foot are forever.
I've heard of unorthodox ninja techniques, but come on!
I am twice the ninja you could ever be, Leonardo!
Like that!
Oh, come on.
I will not waver.
Let's see.
There we go. Woo! Saving first need.
Yours is not a victory.
We're getting good at this.
Bye, Karai. All right. Good. Much needed heal.
Nourishment.
All right.
Not too much farther to the Shredder's domain. We can do this.
All right, what we got here? Mastery. 30%, 10% Utron damage for each Utron power acquired. We only have one, actually. 30% dash attack damage. Oh, more damage to barriers. Yeah, we need that. That's what we need. All right.
Mass patrol. All right, let's fight. Boom! Yeah!
All right. Let's increase our max health for sure.
Warrior's nourishment.
Special forces, huh? You need more training.
Oh, got a little bit of health. Nice.
I wonder how much these cost.
Ooh. Upgrade tools. Ooh, let's upgrade. Oh,
Change your winning strategy. Time for some show.
alrighty. Xander, thank you so much for activating our synthwave save point. Our progress has now been saved in this game that we call life. Alrighty.
I hope you come bearing scrap.
Not here for long.
Alright, what you got for me? Give me more health, please. Can't really afford anything else. Hold on to the scrap, I guess.
May you return with ever more scrap.
Got any new tricks?
Oh, it's a punk frog.
Nothing personal. See ya. Ninja damage.
Ooh, robotics power. Quick study, gain 100% charge speed. Yeah, we'll do that.
A warrior declines no weapon.
Grab that health. Oh, are we here? I think we're here.
Wild.
Oh, not quite
that
yet.
rat is holding its own
the
against the
mini-boss.
NYPD. My regards to Stockman.
I gotta kill the rat. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Has a lot of poison.
Felt that in my toes. Take that! Foul creatures. Last one standing.
More robotics. Photon lance, laser strike. We're starting to overlap here. If reaching full charge, attack to shoot a laser, deals 35 damage, ricochets 2 times. Okay, I like that better than overdrive. We'll do
The
that.
way of the robot.
More consistent damage. Pardon me. Hello?
You gotta earn your respect. Tell your boss we're coming.
Oh, I went right into the laser.
Someone's losing money. Defeated.
Okay. Now what? Ninja. Shuriken Breaker. Shuriken attacks. Yeah, let's do the Shuriken attacks.
Father would be
Ooh,
pleased.
double select. Nice. Adrenaline. Get a stack of adrenaline upon defeating an enemy. First strike. Sure, why not?
The way of the ninja.
Alright, these are the explosive ones.
Ninja slice!
Oh, it's one of the big boys. There we go. Nice. Woo. Okay. Increase max health. Sure, why not?
Hits the spot. Let's see what the chairman has in store.
Okay, cool. One of the chairman.
New merchandise and fresh fares.
A quick look, and we go.
Alright. We definitely want the heal.
A warrior's nourishment.
Turtle powers. Whenever your charge effect activates, gain 5% elemental damage for all attacks in that room. Okay. Sure.
Let's try some gadgets.
Alright.
Bring more
now
scrap.
we're at it. Okay.
I'll bring more.
And we still have a
cooking.
respawn, so...
What's the matter, Turtles? Didn't we bust you up enough last time?
Yeah, I'm starting to think you green dweebs like being humiliated.
It's like yous are a cruising for a bruising and in love with losing.
Only losers around here are an oversized pork rind and a horn-faced reject.
Looks like we're just gonna have to bruise some more egos.
Sounds good to me, Bobster. Maybe crack a couple of noggins while we're at it.
Which would give us ego noggin. You get it?
Oh, man. Talk about humiliating.
Alright.
Let's rock!
Bombs away! Time for the fire hole!
Like that!
Time to take a seat! Turning up the heat! Time for the fire hole! Booty busted time!
Okay, got him through.
Time for a breather!
Blast this spot, Rock!
I got you, pal!
I knew yous could do it!
Here's where we run like the wind!
God.
We're on the run! This does not look
I don't
good.
think they've ever done
Get ready to
it
dance,
in the
Turtle
I
Toes.
know they've definitely done it in the cartoons, obviously, but I don't think they've ever done it in the comics, but these two are so gay for each other.
Take down the barricade! Hey, my teeth chatter! Push forward! Break through! Last time! Ninja slice!
Need to deal with some of these lasers.
Don't stop here, they're up ahead!
They survived the setup, Rock! And now ain't nowhere for us to turn!
May it two-time today. No matter. We're gonna three-time these shellfricks to get back at them.
Bring it on! Take that! Just wear and tear.
I
Felt
can
that
get
right,
Rocksteady
Toes.
out of the way. I think we'll be in a better spot.
Right in the mud, boss. Bombs away!
Alright, Rocksteady's down.
Coming true!
Yeah!
Okay, got the respawn, but that's okay.
Running 'cause you're scared?
Woo! Let's go.
Phew. They're gone.
Rocking the block. Defeat
Finally.
Rocksteady and Bebop.
Double negatives and all.
More like double trouble. Those dudes are like crazy strong.
Like fighting stupid on steroids.
Bebop and Rocksteady defeated.
A warrior's nourishment.
Alright. The rooftops.
Okay, guys, this is where it all started. This is where the Foot
Payback's
ambushed
coming.
me while they were kidnapping Father from the lair.
That's funny, because this is where it's gonna end, too, once we stomp Shredder and his dork army. Talk about a fool's circle.
Pretty sure you mean full circle, Raph. But it'd be pretty foolish of us to assume we'll find Master Splinter here. We're just operating on hearsay and best guesses at this point.
Maybe. But everything we've gone through tonight points in this direction, Don. I respect your need for rock-solid evidence, but sometimes you just gotta trust your gut.
Besides, Father did tell us Shredder's part of all of this somehow. If this is where Leo saw him last, then I say we have to at least check it out.
And then knock him out.
All right, I agree it's worth investigating. I'm with you guys, no matter what.
That's the spirit, bro. We just ain't the same without our super geek tagging along.
Don't push it, Raph.
Alright. Chapter 4, the rooftops. Oh, do I have to wait to get close? I wonder if that... interesting. Let's upgrade our tools. I'll bump up quick study.
Don't change your winning strategy.
Okay, nothing hiding here. Alright, what are we dealing with now?
These are Stockgen's own units for sure. Who the heck knows what Stockman's up to?
Monster units activated.
Nice work, Metalhead. Nice try.
Ninja sliced.
Alright, more max health, I guess.
A warrior's nourishment.
What am I working on? I'm working on winning this run. Playing TMNT Splintered Fate.
Like that. Gotcha.
I asked because there's a bunch of tasks to complete. What do you mean by tasks?
Shinobi hit.
I will not waver.
Take that. Tell your boss we're coming.
Oh, at least we're getting the health. That's keeping me alive right now. Increase the max health again, I guess?
Warrior's nourishment.
Oh, rescue Splinter, build Casey's car. Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, to be quite honest, this is only my second time playing the game, so we're just kind of experiencing it for what it is right now, and letting the story kind of happen around us, so... This is the furthest I've gotten. But it's good to have you in here, Elite Lux.
One too many batteries in this
I
one.
hope you're having a good night. Why are you playing solo? I'm just playing solo. Maybe we'll have, I've got a couple of people who have this game. We might play co-op again at some point. But I play roguelikes on here on the regular. We play a roguelike once a week. So right now I'm alternating between this and Absalom.
A world with one less mouser.
You don't like public matches? Public matches? This ain't a fighting game. Nothing against the public. I just playing it by myself.
I'll pull through. Fight through it.
I do not think I'm gonna make it. Let's see here. Might as well, since I don't think I'm gonna probably make it past the next room. Let's go ahead and grab some dragon coins.
I will use this later.
Yep, there we go. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright.
Well, 1 minute you're on top of the world. Next minute you're deep down in the sewers.
Wouldn't exactly call the New York rooftops the top of the world right now, Leo. More like top of all the crazy.
Maybe, but it was the closest we've gotten to figuring out where the craziness is coming from.
And saving Father.
Then, I guess we better get back on our feet and get back up there. Because I'm not about to let the Foot Clan keep us down.
Alright. Well, that's right, we got something, didn't we? Oh, there it is. Broken Ooze Canister. This is from us beating Bebop and Rocksteady. So this is the one that lets us focus on ooze powers. Alright, so we have Flame, Water, Ooze, Ninja, and then we have the Robotics one here. Which I do like the Robotics one is a lot of fun. Let's... These are Dreamer coins. Now, let me go ahead. Let's upgrade that one. And then we come over here. And let's get the second respawn. Oh god, 1500. Goodness gracious. Bump up our health recovery and our max health. I think that's a good way to upgrade us here. And then I still have some Dreamer coins. $189. Do that.
No retreat, no surrender.
Okay. Oh, there's people to talk to. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it's Metalhead.
Donnie, I'm experiencing technical anomalies. I may need some serious systems maintenance.
What kind of anomalies, Metalhead?
My sensors are picking up comm signals from an unknown source, and I'm receiving the signals inside of me?
Wait, is the little tin dude talking about voices in his head?
That's what it sounds like. What are these signals communicating to you?
The anomalous communication requested that I give you this item.
Oh, another item.
Whoa.
Okay.
Another one of those artifact thingies.
It seems to be, yeah. The official designation for the item is Turnstone.
Did we already get
Turnstone.
that?
Sounds powerful. Did the voice tell you what it's for, Metalhead?
It did. Carrying the turnstone will increase the dragon and dreamer coins received across your mission.
Oh, we already got that.
More dough for pounding on Shredder's special
Must have
pets.
bugged.
Sounds more win-win than animalistic to me, fellas.
Anomalous, Raph. And I agree. If this artifact can help us gain any kind of advantage, I'd say it's worth holding on to.
So, you don't think I need systems maintenance, Donnie?
No, you're fine, MH. That voice in your head isn't a malfunction. Just one more weird thing to add to the growing list of weird things happening to all of us right now.
I have to admit, I'm relieved.
Okay. Yeah, we already got that. I'm not sure why. And...
Metalhead, any updates on the stock-gen microchip?
Okay, here we
Oh yeah, I successfully decrypted the ghost code.
Wow, great job! What'd you find out?
The ghost code contains hidden executables, just as I suspected. When the ghost code is activated, stock-gen targeting systems shift to engage friendly targets.
Friendly? Wait, are you saying the hidden code orders Stockman's tech to attack the Foot Clan instead of us?
That's right, Donnie.
Like friendly fire by design?
I definitely postulate it's intentional. The hidden command executables change their primary attack mode from Hamato Clan to Foot Clan.
This is crazy. It's almost like Stockman's secretly helping us.
Well, the secret part's definitely true, but helping us? I might be wrong, but it feels more like he's hedging his bets to me.
Yeah, he just doesn't like
Yeah,
Shredder.
that does sound more on spec for Baxter. But to what end?
That's just one more thing we're gonna need to figure out. Metalhead, do me a favor and dig deeper into that chip. See if there's anything in there about the strange portals. Seems like they help us sometimes. Maybe there's a stock-gen connection.
I'll run a thorough check.
Gotta say, if Stockman's responsible for the portals, he's really upped his game.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick and tired of games.
All right. See another exclamation point here. Is this Casey? Oh no, it's Raph.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Nothing like taking down two supersized Nimrods like Bebop and Rocksteady. Whoo!
Yeah, it's like getting 2 extra large pizzas for the price of one.
And best of all, they're the ones who had to pay, not us.
Jeez, I can't decide if your bad metaphors are making me nauseous or hungry.
Well, all I know is I'm hungry for more action. We got the Chump Twins out of the way. Bring on the Shredder, huh?
All right. There's Casey. Hi, Casey. He doesn't want to talk to us. All right. We've upgraded. Let's try again.
Just the sewers. Nothing new to see here.
Survival matrix. You're below 50% HP. Tool fills more quickly. Laser strike. Regular customer. Whenever you reach a store again, 1 lucky dice and 50 scrap. Ooh. That could be helpful. Let's do that one. Ooh, we get the double select. Hell yeah. The more scrap you have, the more damage you deal. Up to 100% at 2,000 scrap. That's a lot of scrap. And then we'll nab laser strike.
A warrior declines no weapon.
Boom! Let's have a ninja fight.
Okay. Middle powers ooze. Alright, what we got? Ooze dash. Ooze abilities. Ooze strike. Shelf life. Applies 2 stacks of ooze. I do kind of like the burn damage. The burn damage is nice. We'll do ooze. Ooh, and another double select? I'm being spoiled. living ingredients. When ooze expires, it is reapplied to one nearby unaffected enemy. Okay. I kind of like that. It's a good combo.
Gets the job done. Fast patrol. The city's finest.
All right. Robotics. Synthetic rush. Wireless charging. Aggressive savings. Empowerment. We'll do empowerment.
The way of the robot.
Nice try. Like that.
Boost tool charge. Let's upgrade. Ingredients. Regular customer. Oh. Boost
Don't change your winning
sure.
strategy.
Alright, to a mini boss.
The Rat Baron. Rat juice froze.
Maybe we don't
Last
call it
one
rat juice.
standing.
That sounded gross. Robotics. Thunderheart. You take no damage from lightning storms? That actually sounds pretty good. Excuse me. Let's do Thunderheart.
Let's try some gadgets.
We still have to get through the city area.
All right, let's fight. See ya.
All right. Increase our max health.
Hits the spot. Ninja slice.
All right. Here. Reroll. Do the barrier damage. Yep. Do that.
Time for some shopping.
Okay.
My multicolored friends, welcome.
Hello again.
Can't afford that. Guess we'll just increase our max health some more.
Please do come again.
All right, Leatherhead.
You're forcing our hand, Leatherhead. I'm sorry.
I am the
lurking shadow. Come forth, denizens of the underworld.
Ow! It burns and stinks! Yeah!
What can be broken should be broken.
Right into the water you go, I guess.
Swarm.
There we go.
Wild water afoot! We're gonna get to the bottom of this, even for your sake. Hits the spot.
Take that. And we move on.
We need to clear the foot from the docks, ASAP!
Let's see here. Thanatos inspiration. Restore 8 health upon starting an encounter. Ooh, that could be helpful. Yeah, let's do that.
You have always been smarter than all of us. See ya! We'll use this in the dojo. Lightning!
Don't have to worry about that.
These guys do a number on my katanas. Tell your boss we're coming.
Turtle line. I don't know if I like that. I haven't gotten any tool upgrades yet, so I don't know. Pulls us towards bosses and pulls enemies towards us. I think we'll just do the max health.
A warrior's nourishment.
Special forces, huh? Boom!
I'm back. Sorry, one of my girls woke up. I had to get her back in. No worries, Buddha. Hopefully everything's okay. I do like the landmines. Landmines sound fun. Let's try the landmines.
Gonna try something else. The fighting in the streets must be spilling over to the docks.
Simple mouse allies deployed.
Nice work, Metalhead. Bring on the scrap. teeth chatter! At least we won't have to do that again.
That's good. She just had a dream that the cars outside were flying. Oh! Was it one of those things where she had to come out and tell you about her dream? Is that what it was? Also, we got an achievement, but I don't know what it was for. Synthetic Rush. Whenever your charge effect activates, gain 1 adrenaline. Whenever you enter a room, gain 2% more scrap. That I like.
Time for some shopping.
Yeah, it wasn't a nightmare, thankfully, so she got back down after a few minutes. Well, that's good. Never been a fan of nightmares. Fortunately, they happen for me more frequently than I would like. I think it's probably because I'm both an insomniac and a lucid dreamer, and that sometimes ends up having wild side effects.
My multicolored friends, welcome.
Just a short stop.
Oh, grab this. What you got for me? Definitely want the health. Another ooze power up. Ooze attack. Unfortunate odor. Deal 10 ooze damage and stun enemies for 1 second when applying ooze. Bosses are not stunned. Or do 60% ooze damage per second. These are both really good. I think I like Unfortunate Odor more.
Gets the job done.
So we'll do that. I weirdly
Not
don't
very
dream.
polite,
The
is
2 or
it?
3 dreams I have a year are normally trauma related. I just sleep and suddenly wake up these days. That happens too. I have that happen too. It's just that when I do dream, it usually ends up going one of two ways. Either I end up being completely aware of it and therefore I can manipulate it, or I become too aware of it and it spirals out of control. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing.
I'll be seeing you again, and again, and again.
Someone's losing money. Defeat it. Felt that in my toes.
Great. Laser Strike, Thunderheart, Living Ingredients. Let's do Living Ingredients.
I like this strategy.
About to ask, have you ever had a dream you were aware of, but it felt like someone else was in control? Yes, I have, and it's terrifying. Where you feel like you feel like you are the character in like a D&D game, and you are aware of the dungeon master, but you have no way of interacting with them. And so whatever happens, happens. Alright, let's see. Like, you know it's a dream, but you said, like, the DM is in control. Exactly. Like, my subconscious has got a story to tell me, and I am just along for the ride.
Persistent little buggers. Nice try. Set the trap. I think that's a mastermind.
Alright, what we got here? Upgrade again. Empowerment. Let's bump up, unfortunately.
Stay the course. Back to the boat.
All right. Back to the boat.
Never a dull moment. We go again, Karai.
My pleasure. Let's see.
Hot! Hot!
The foot are forever!
I've heard of unorthodox ninja techniques, but come on!
I am twice the ninja you could ever be, Leonardo! Horizon!
Whoops.
Fire! To the front!
Ow, fire bad.
Keizoku wa shikaranari!
I have no idea what you said. I'm assuming it's something cool.
Just wear and tear. I'll pull through.
Beyond sight!
Don't fail me.
Keizoku wa shikaranari!
Woo!
Yikes! I'm burning!
Just placing her Panda Express order.
Yours is not a victory!
We're getting good at this.
All right.
A warrior's
Much
nourishment.
needed health. Why don't we've gone through the streets, and we saw Bebop and Rocksteady. I have not gone through the junkyard yet. So let's try that one.
Hey, shellheads!
Oh,
this here's a
it's Genghis.
private party, and you ain't on the guest list. Get tossed.
We're just passing through, Genghis.
Not today. My wart boys are waiting to show you back to your little sewer.
Told you it wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
easy, Leo. Well, we tried the peaceful option. Time for the frog kicking option.
Cowabunga! Rumble in the punk yards!
The junkyard. All right. So if I wait, I'm gonna wait till to see if that pizza slice comes back. So no, it's just saying it can be that. All right, just curious. We don't have shuriken anymore. Do 20% damage to bosses. Why not? Oh, a punk mouser. That's funny. Oh, hi.
That in my toes. Must have done something to tick these guys off. These guys do a number on my katanas.
Oh.
I will not waver.
Woo! Alright, what we got? Upgrade. Regular customer. Ooze strike. Ooze strike.
We got a tough guy.
Fight through it.
Oh, okay, that's a respawn. It's okay.
Hey, my teeth chatter.
Ain't done yet.
Rest now.
Woo! There we go.
A warrior's nourishment.
Watch out for acid. That stuff burns. Target dummies are rolling in.
Got a few more people to harass today. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Blue, for being in here. Appreciate you. And thanks for that follow as well.
Through, guys.
You have a great night. Here. Upgrade. Let's bump up laser strike.
I like this strategy. Let's see what the chairman has in store.
My multicolored friends, welcome.
Just a short stop.
Alright, what you got for me? Definitely the heal. Oh my god.
Hits the spot.
I'm not really digging the landmines. So let's grab the Utrom
Way of the
drone.
robot.
That's worth it. Alright. I like that a lot more. Multifunctional.
Please do come again.
You bladder-necks better not have harmed as much as a decal on my car.
This is private property.
Oh, it's Gigi.
Hop on off, jockface.
What are you welding? That looks like my rearview mirror. That's Slambody? You chopped up my car.
Well, this place ain't called Gigi's Put a Car Back Together shop.
Now!
Just trying to find our father.
Ow.
Someone's losing money. Gross, dude!
It's time.
I'll pull through.
Ow. Okay, that's my other respawn.
At least we won't have to do that again.
Poison got her. Nice.
No! Slambody! My car! These no good slimy punk frogs stole my Slambody and chunked it! This just got personal.
Your car? Casey, we're trying to get to Shredder. This was supposed to be a shortcut.
Ever hear of 2 birds, 1 stone?
Let the man grieve, Leo.
All right, that was a mini boss. Okay. Flame powers. Rage. Flame abilities.
Let's
Why
add
not?
fire.
Need the health. And we keep moving. We ain't done yet. Okay.
Not your average punk.
Alright, now what? Ninja, upgrade. Upgrade. Pump up living ingredients.
I wonder how much these cost. Just defending ourselves. Look at the calves on that guy.
Whew, okay. Ninja. Shinobi Supremacy, Shuriken attacks, that doesn't help me. 2 Shinobi Supremacy.
Way of the Ninja. Nice. Let's put this scrap to good use.
Alright. Let me see the chairman again.
I hope you come bearing scrap.
A quick look, and we go.
Alright, what do you got for me? We don't have any respawns, so heal up.
A warrior's nourishment.
Alright, basically full health.
Farewell, my young engineer.
Okay. The
Frog,
Genghis.
stop! Frog, stop! Frog, stop!
Turtles? Who let them through? Security!
Oh,
Meet a
shit.
brand new bouncer. The Junkinator. Glump, glump.
Casey, is it just me, or have we drag raced in that mech before?
It's his car.
My car! What have they done to my sweet, beautiful Slambody? God, she's ruined!
Maybe it'll buff out.
A muscle car body for a mech chassis? I have some design notes.
So, I think I know what frog stomp means.
Yeah, it
Oh
means
no, not his
payback.
car.
We are the Buzz Toad Brigade. Time to get a mecha mosh pit going. 1, 2, 3, go!
I love this though. Oh god. Woo.
We tested this, right?
Go, my friend!
He's got a lot of health. Fuck out of dodge.
Party time! Don't start what you can't finish! Couldn't stop this thing if I tried! Yeah! You're making me look bad
shit.
out here! Yikes! I'm burning!
Come on, we're so close! Yeah! Look at it all fall apart.
All right, all right! Easy!
No chance, Toad Stooge. I'm gonna get every last piece of my ride back from you and your goons.
Whatever, Jackboot. Just try.
Oh, he's totally gonna have lots of help, Buttercup.
You know, I can help you rebuild your ride. I already had Metalhead pull the specs.
Thanks, Donnie. But first things first. Shredder.
And then, we're gonna talk about the definition of shortcut.
I mean, at least it was fun.
Yeah, fun. Right.
Alright. Heal. Alright, that one wasn't so bad. Actually, I find that easier than... I do find that easier than going through, the streets.
The rooftops are the Foot Clan's playground. Stay alert.
Robotics. Ooh, spare bot.
Let's try some gadgets.
Hell yeah. Ascendancy, whenever you trigger a Splinter's revive, refresh your cooldowns. Just calibration. That replaces laser strike. We don't want that. Let's reroll. Critical flow, charge attacks, ascendancy. Sure, we'll do that. We'll do critical flow.
You gotta earn your respect. You need more training. Ninja damage! Defeat it!
Other robotics. Do survival matrix.
A warrior
For our
declines no
turret, that
weapon.
sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah! Bring on the scrap.
Well, that was quick and painless. Upgrade. Reroll. Oh, strike, I guess.
Stay the course. like that? Here's hoping there's not a Mark III.
Simple mouse allies deployed.
Nice work, Metalhead.
Me? Aye.
Lightning! Ninja slice!
Woo.
These guys do a number on my katanas.
Ain't done yet. There we go.
Felt that in my toes.
Utrom. Right? Ooh, more stun? Yeah, we'll do that.
The way of the robot.
And I get a double? God damn. Alright, chain lightning. One second, guys, so sorry. There we go. Just could not get that to clear out. Let's see.
I'm thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate, Fox.
This is an extreme thirst.
Less I'm thirsty and more, I've just been talking to you guys every night for the past week, so throat's just gonna need a little rest probably over the weekend. Electrifying Utrom damage applies electrified. Isn't our tool does Utrom damage, right? No, it's just raw damage. I feel like I do that for work. Well, yeah, I also talk for work as well, so. Tell you what, let's change this to Utrom abilities.
Zap attacks.
I like that better, because then we can combine that with other stuff.
Nice try.
Yeah! There we go. Turtle powers. Do first strike.
Father would be pleased.
Going, keep moving.
Someone's losing money. little buggers.
Not done yet. There we go. Pizza box here.
A warrior's nourishment.
Boss fight, huh? Okay.
How did you two get
Let's get a good stretch.
Alright, team. Hold on.
Like the wind. Just wear and tear.
Alright, that's my respawn. No more respawns.
Hot! Hot!
I will not waver.
Oh, I am gonna die. Oh my god.
Need to train harder.
Bad timing. No, it's okay. Ugh. Thank you for the stretch redeem, though.
Down, but not out.
That area is hard. Alright. Ooh. It Casey? It is. Oh, it's his car.
It's gonna take a few more missions to get my car parts back, but these things are a start.
That's right. Installing audio system.
Yo, be careful with that, metalhead. April made me a mixed CD, and it's still in the player.
Oh.
You still have that? Oh, I made it ages ago.
I never take it out.
Maybe it's jammed. Hey, look, I got it out.
April's disco jammers? Yuck. Worse than penicillin pizza.
Ah, that's a movie
No wonder
reference.
the punk frogs gave the stereo back first.
Everyone's musical tastes are different.
Okay, everyone, enough. Let's give Casey and April a moment.
Which song did you like the most?
Take a chance on me. It's pretty good. Don't Leave Me This Way is also a contender.
I can't listen to this. Moment over!
Okay, so we've got that. What else we got? Oh. Did we get something from the Punk Frogs? Yes, we did. Untuned guitar. When you finish a room, all players permanently gain 2% elemental damage. This effect does not stack. Wait, what? So, does it just happen once and then never again, or is it just once per room? Oh, I see what it is. It's for co-op, saying you can't all equip it and get multiple bonuses. So one person equips it and it gives everybody the perk. I see what it's saying. Let's see here. What else we got? Could go with that. Let me hold on to my dream coins for a second here. Let's see what we can do over here. Increase our health even more. Move speed. Let's see here. Let's bump up. Ooh, let's bump up. Let's get. Why couldn't I buy it? Oh, I don't have the item that I need. I see. Leonardo's inspiration. Improve Leonardo's inspiration. Okay, so this just improves those abilities. Interesting. Okay. Let's bump up.
Father taught us well.
tool damage. And then... okay, grab that too. Okay, and then we come over
I'm sorry we
here.
couldn't stop the foot from taking you, Father. But I swear they won't be able to stop us from getting you back.
That. %chance that a bonus currency will apply to all room reward options. Ooh.
Anything
yeah,
to get stronger.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Anything else? We'll bump that up as well. Alright, cool. Alright, I think I got time for one, maybe two more runs, depending on how it goes. So we'll aim for one more, and if it's short, then we'll do one more after that. I think that'll be how it goes.
Do not let your guard down.
Alright, what we got? Blade Matrix. Ooh, spare bot right off the get-go? Yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and grab that.
Let's try some gadgets.
These are the spitting ones. Gotcha.
Bootrum Shuriken. Let's see here. Well, so sorry, excuse me. I like those better than the regular ones, so we'll swap
A little
out for
zing
those.
on top. Bring on the scrap.
Elemental damage, or we'll take the scrap.
One man's trash. Fast patrol.
Ow. Alright. Not getting a whole lot of stuff here.
What
Scrap,
does
I
the
guess?
chairman do with all this anyways? Lights out, pal. Yikes! I'm burning! Well
Pretty
done.
easy. There we go. Ascendancy. Whenever you trigger Splinter's Revive, refresh your cooldowns and gain 25% elemental damage. That could be good. Wireless charging. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll
A
tap
warrior
into that.
declines no weapon.
The city's finest. See ya! No empathy required.
Alright. Now what? More robotics. Regular customer, drive, wireless charging, laser strike. Let's get regular customer. Trying to build up for long term here.
They'll just keep coming. All right, let's fight.
Special grants light shell. Let's reroll. Barrier damage for sure.
Nice. Let's put this scrap to good use.
A pleasure, each and every time.
Hello again.
We got 600. Health's good for right now. Let's grab this. Blade Matrix, Last Stand Protocol, Aggressive Savings, or Laser Strike. Do Laser Strike.
The way of the robot.
Blue Sky Films making a new Ice Age short. Nice, let's put this scrat to good use. That's actually, I actually, unironically loved the Ice Age films. I thought they were funny. They got a little cruddy towards the end, but I guess we'll hold on to our current scrap.
I'll be seeing you again, and again, and again.
No talking this time, I guess. There we go. Woo.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, even for your sake.
All right, not bad. All right, to the docks.
Keep pushing forward, no matter what's waiting for us.
Donatello's inspiration, Raphael's inspiration, Metalhead's inspiration. I'm gonna go for Donatello's inspiration.
You have always been smarter than all of us. Boom! Mouser has an ego problem. Like that.
Ooh. Water sweep. Grab the scrap, I suppose.
Punk frogs have made it to the docks?
Oh, shit.
We gotta push them back.
I will not waver.
Let's have a ninja fight. See ya!
Scrap,
Nothing like some good scrap. Stay out of the fire! Fight through it! Target dummies are rolling in. Yikes! I'm burning! Defeated.
Okay. Goodness.
One man's trash.
Keep giving me scrap.
If we didn't get here first, Angel would have had a field night with you fellas. Just wear and tear.
Oh, they got a respawn out of me. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Hot! Hot!
Get out of
I'll
the
pull through.
Get out of the frickin' fire. Damn it. That's not good at all. Ah, that
Ninja
sucks.
slice!
Okay.
Well done.
At least I got through it. Robotics. Ooh, shocking. Shocking replaces laser strike. I'm fine with this.
Let's try some gadgets.
Oh, and I get the double select. Cool. Thunderheart, Pathetic Rush. Pathetic Rush.
A warrior declines no weapon.
Time for some shopping.
Welcome, young ones.
Not here for long.
What do we got here? Definitely heal. Ooh, a water power up. I haven't got one of those in a hot minute. Torrential Strike. Final Strike grants a stack of Torrent. Water abilities. Dilution. Oh, damage area. Yeah, we'll do that.
Water. What's not to like?
I'll hold on to the rest.
I'll be seeing you again, and again, and again.
Yeah! Gotcha! Back to the lab with you.
Oh my god.
Not sure how you got caught up in this. Someone's losing money.
Okay. Now what? Upgrade. Spare bot. That doesn't help me. Bump up Bootrum Shuriken.
Nice try. for rocket punches. Take that! Hope there aren't more where that came from.
Turtle powers. To the chakram.
Back to the boat.
Alright, to the boat.
Looks like stormy seas. Let's go investigate. We go again, Karai.
My pleasure. Unacceptable.
Oh, God.
I've heard of unorthodox ninja techniques, but come on!
I am twice the ninja you could ever be, Leonardo!
Not feeling so good.
Be on sight!
Ow. Ah, that's my last one. Damn. Oh my God. There we go. Woo. Goodness.
The foot will prevail.
We're getting good at this.
All right. That.
Warrior's nourishment.
And we'll go back to the junkyard.
All right, back for more of my car. Fork it over, punks.
You guys are real gluttons for punishment, huh? I'm more of a
Attila.
glutton for barbecue pineapple cilantro pizza with ranch dressing on the side.
And we're all gluttons for a crime-free New York where nobody gets their stinking cars stolen.
In the case of your car, stinking is the apropos adjective.
Whatever, word nerd. We got a rumble or what?
Your funeral.
No, your funeral.
I really told him, Casey.
Alright, what we got? Specials charge 30% faster. Yeah, why not? We'll do that.
Lead from the front. I wonder how much these cost. Nothing personal.
Whew. Sure.
Hits the
box.
spot. Here come the mousers.
There we go. Alright. Power robotics. Empowerment. Compound interest could be good. We'll do empowerment.
Let's try some gadgets.
Ooh, and we get the double? God. Being so nice to me. System calibration.
Not your average punk. Bring on the scrap.
Reroll. Upgrade.
I like this strategy. Time for some shopping.
Alright, perfect. I need to change out my trinket.
My multicolored friends, welcome.
Quick logistical run and we're back on mission.
Alright. Let's swap over to this. Get a respawn. Then restore our health.
A warrior's nourishment.
The turtle powers. Shuriken breaker. Shuriken engineer.
To become a better ninja.
Oh, goodness. Welcome in, Drewski. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you a shout out here real quick. First, let me put my eyes back on. How are you this evening? What have you been up to? See here, more Obra Dinn tonight, I see. I hope everything has been going well. I hope you were able to figure out the fates of some more people this evening. We are playing more of TMNT Splintered Fate this evening, which is a roguelike with the Ninja Turtles. So, you finished it today. Awesome! Congratulations. I hope you had fun. What's up next on the docket? I'm curious. Are we doing more of a puzzly game like that, or maybe something more action-oriented? Could I, perhaps, recommend another roguelike? A good vintage, as it were? This one's pretty fun, not gonna lie. It also has co-op. Roguelikes are for Wednesdays? That's fair.
I'll be seeing you again and again.
82 for now.
Hey, this is Gigi's garage. No admittance.
Chance
I'm
of Senar,
the
nonetheless.
safety inspector. I got a report of an improperly configured hydraulic press.
Liar. Nothing here is properly configured.
I'm not familiar with Chants of Sennaar. Give me the lowdown. What kind of game is it? What's it about?
Sick! Ooze! I will not waver.
I'll pull through. Not feeling so good.
Oh god, I didn't realize how much damage I just took. Oh, nothing we can do about it now. Okay, there's the respawn. That's fine.
Just trying to find our father.
Woo, get out of that.
I've been slimed. Just wear and
Oh
tear.
god, I did not get out of that one. I should have. Ooh, this is going to be bad.
I'm down.
Yeah, there we go.
Gigi's
Damn.
garage is by appointment only.
There are 5 languages that you don't know, and you have to figure out the languages through context and immersion
And we're
to
booked
progress.
up forever.
Ooh. Neat. Alrighty. Well, we were unsuccessful there. Let me... You own that game? Oh, well, seems like some people have some good taste. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we upgrade... Can't upgrade that right now. But perhaps we keep that one on. I mean, did he get around to it? Maybe we bump up 247. Bump
Thank
up
you,
our
Father.
max health. Oh, we have enough to do it twice. Cool. Oh, you haven't started. It's all right. All right. Well, Drew, I hate to have you raid in and finish up here, but I need to wrap up here this evening. So I'm gonna try to raid out to somebody else here for you, so we can keep the fun going. But I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so very, very much. Start a book club. I'm down with a book club. But let me go ahead and get over here to my face and close the game here real quick. All right. And finally, before we wrap up this evening, let's get some music going in the background while we finish things up here. Perfect. I was glad I could make your way. I always appreciate you coming in, Drew. Your company and your community are always very, very appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, thank you for being here this week. This has been a busy week. We streamed Monday through Friday. I don't normally do that, but it was a lot of fun. We got to play. We finished Hollow Knight. We made a lot of progress and date everything. We got to try out the new Overwatch update and had my stream get cut off because my internet decided to die. We got to try out the new Absalom update yesterday, and made some good progress here in Splintered Fate this evening. So all in all, I think a very, very productive week. Next week we're gonna go back to our normal 3 streams a week. But we have a new addition to the roster since we finished Hollow Knight. Next week we will be starting, or rather continuing, our progression through the Dragon Age franchise by starting Dragon Age Inquisition. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll also be playing more Absalom next week, as well as I haven't decided. I'll be real. We normally would do our demo day next week, but I haven't really found a whole lot of demos for stuff that have grabbed me. So, tell you what, if you guys aren't already on here, we've had some new faces in here this evening, as well as some people who have followed, but we do have a Discord. It's small, it's, you know, it's quiet, but we're slowly growing. If you haven't already joined, I recommend you join. There is a request a game board on there. If there's a game either upcoming or has come out recently, or even one that, you know, maybe has been out for a while that you haven't seen me play or you'd like me to look at, and there's a demo available for it, whether it's on Steam, whether it's on PS5 or the Switch or what have you. If there's one that you'd like me to try out, please feel free to post it up there so I can see what's going on. Because I would love to find some more stuff. I'm kind of running thin on my library of demos that I have found myself. So I would love to see what you guys are interested in. Maybe I'll find a new game to try out. Maybe we'll find some stuff that'll be interesting when it comes out in the future. So that is an option here for you guys. So before we head out, let's see if there's anybody we can raid out to. Let's see here. I see Miss Lily is still up playing Lethal Company with friends. This looks like it. Yep, looks like she is here. But she's got a massive lobby of people in here. Let's go right out to Lily then. Lily is a sweet little bun, and I love her very, very much. We'll send you out to her way, and we can watch the shenanigans. There's currently people blasting one another with shotguns. So I'll send you out to her way. Guys, thank you so much for being here this week. I appreciate you so very, very much. But for now, it's going to be an adios, an au revoir, and a wiedersehen. Good night. Good luck. Love you all. Have a great night, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.